Hi everybody, I'm Trin Johnson and welcome to Dust in My Eye. So I'm going to take an old gouache painting that I did and I am going to try to reconfigure it onto this sheet of paper. It's same size, but I want to see if I can do it a little looser, a little quicker. And so I'm going to try with out of the tube paint, which I don't usually paint with because this one was painted on plein air. And that's what I generally do in this book. And I might change up the colors a little bit. So I'm going to just set this over here. And I've got my etcher brushes, which I think I'm going to try to stick to these flat ones. I might need to come back and grab a skinny one, but I'm not sure which one yet. So I'm going to set this aside. And I had the paint colors I've chosen to use aren't quite the same colors because some of them I don't have right now. This is primary cyan, and these are all Holbein colors, the ones I'm showing you now. Olive green, moss green. The olive and moss are very similar, but I might just want the difference at some point. Leaf green, burnt umber, and then I have a Windsor Newton Perylene black, which is a really dark green, and a Van Dyk Brown, Daniel Smith, and a Schminke titanium gold ochre. I might throw in some burnt sienna. This is also a Holbein color. I'm not sure about that yet, so I'm setting that one aside. But I want to see, normally when I paint with gouache, I do a lot of layering, and I want to see if I can do it in not so many layers, in more textural a little bit. So I'm going to try that. And if that sounds like fun to you, stick around. And if you could hit that like button and the subscribe button, that would be fantastic. And if you want to be notified of future videos, hit the cute little bell. I have this old Purell container that has titanium white in it mixed with some watercolor medium. And it makes it a really nice consistency. And I'm going to just squirt some out on here because white is a necessary thing with gouache. And I think what I might do, I have, I don't know if you can see it. Hang on. This is the corners right here, 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 and here. And I have drawn in my horizon line. And that's all I'm going to draw. And I'm going to start with the sky. Now I'm hoping that I can do it in one layer, but I'm not against going over things. Like with the where I want things darker or lighter, it's going to definitely, there'll be some overlapping. But I don't want to do a whole wash down first. And I'm trying to, this one actually was kind of successful in the trees to what I'm trying to do now. But we're going to give it a go. Anyway, I'll start with my biggest brush. And my blue is a different blue. I used cerulean blue when I did it before, but my cerulean blue is almost gone, and almost entirely gone. So I didn't want to run out of paint. So I thought I'm just going to switch to this primary blue, primary cyan. That's what it is. And it's going to take quite a bit of white to get to the color I want. And I don't even think I care if it's really, really mixed. I want to get a, vibrancy is not the word I'm looking for, but that is important. I want brush strokes. I want movement. And I want to do it quick. And I find when I'm out and about that's not as easy to do. Now, I am layering this, but I need it to be a little lighter. And it's still the kind of idea that I'm trying to achieve here. Now, in this painting, the water is very green, and I want to make it more of a blue color. So I'm going to get some of my blue down here. I want a little more of a blue reflection than was actually present in the water that day, because I think this is Stony Creek, and it's like most swampy pond lakes, small lakes in Michigan. They're very green. So I'm not anti-green in it. I just wanted to get some blue down. I want it to be a little bluer than it normally would be, look to be in person. I'm going to get some moss out. Moss is a little duller than the, oh, I got olive. I want moss. Moss is a little duller than the olive. I was just about to say, if you can see the difference there. Moss has a little more yellow in it. And it's a little more grayed out. I kind of want it more almost abstracted is what I'm after here. Expressive, that's the word I was looking for. I want it more expressive. I might have to speed this up a little bit so that it doesn't get too long. And hopefully the leaf blower is not as loud for you as it is for me, because it's really annoying for me. So, on with it.
Rode out the morning on the saddle of my porch. Some leaves are still green, yet some other ones got scorched. I didn't think that things could ever feel this forced. Just took a drink and let the evening cut the cord. It's a blue day. I'm not sure why sometimes it feels like they sneak up from behind, and if they do stay, it toughens up my mind just like a huge wave on a greater tide. The minutes are a symbol of my impatience, waiting for someone to convince me I've made it. Repeating actions, hoping something changes them. But every direction seems to go against the wind. It's a blue day, and I'm not sure why sometimes it feels like they sneak up from behind, and if they do stay, it purifies my mind just like a cool wave on a raging tide. Ooh. to justify if I'm sleeping or if I am open wide. It ain't too different, it's a really skinny line between feeling distant and feeling so sublime. It's a blue day. I'm not sure why sometimes it feels like they take me by surprise, and if they do stay, it opens up my mind just like a new wave on an ancient tide, just like a blue wave beneath a changing sky. Looking at old photographs, feeling things I wish were true, like incandescent bottle light, and wishful tears you never knew. Oh, who were we before we had to ask that question and know the very one that splits the atoms? Every living human soul, and we look at the open door like a mirror, the open door like a mirror, the open door like a mirror. You can go where you want, but you can't stay here. I wish that I had seen the signs, but planets hardly ever align, and we were always doing fine, but only ever doing fine. So I started searching for the light within, holding candles up to desires, while the light in our whole room grows dim. Shadows in the shape of a pyre, and we look at the open door like a mirror, the open door like a mirror, the open door like a mirror. You can go where you want, but you can't stay here. And we open door like a mirror. Oh yeah, the open door like a mirror, the open door like a mirror. You can go where you want, but you can't stay here. You can go where you want, but we can't stay here. We can go where we want, but we can't stay here.
It's really similar, but it is looser. It was fun. I enjoyed doing it. I am going to try to see if there's anyone. I didn't use Van Dyk Brown, I don't think. I'm going to pull the tape and sign it. But it's on a piece of Arches hot pressed 140-pound paper. I intended to test my colors over here, but I ended up just going for it. So I didn't end up using that space at all. It's a lot more vibrant than my first attempt at this, but the paper in here is kind of a beigey yellow color. It's a handmade paper. The book is from Chile. It was in a little artisan shop, and my son got it for me for Christmas. And yeah, it was a little different, a little more graphic, a little definitely brighter. And it might be the difference of the paper color, and it might just be the difference of that paper absorbing it more than this paper did, just kind of sucking the color in. But anyway, that was kind of an interesting little game I just played. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. Let me just get it signed down there. And if you would like to, please check out my Etsy shop where I have prints of my artwork, along with cute little monsters and other fun stuff for sale. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.